Gentlemen of Rose Hill Methodist Church. Hey, I want to talk to you for just a minute about the upcoming Chili Supper, which is tomorrow and Saturday. This event is one of the hallmarks of our church and our ministry out to the community. It has been for 60 years. That's right. This is the 60th anniversary. But this thing is not going to happen without you. We need 6 men to be here tomorrow to brown the meat for the chili. Now, this shift is from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. But if you can give us, say, 10 to 12, we'll take it. If you can give us from 1 to 4, we'll take it. The more men we have, the easier the task is, both in terms of labor, but just as importantly in fellowship. Some of the stories that are shared while that meat is browning are crazy. Then on Saturday morning, we need at least 5 men to meet at 8 a.m. to begin getting the chili in the roasters and getting it cooking. This is a great time to get to know some guys and get our chili ready to go. That shift is from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. But the main workload is from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or so. So if you can come in that morning and give us a couple of hours before you have to leave, we'll take it. And then beginning at 2 p.m., we start setting everything up for the fun and the fellowship that's going to happen later. We need as many men as we can get to help us set up the room and get everything ready to welcome our guests. And then beginning at 4 o'clock, we need men to serve the chili with a smile and a warm greeting and to help us keep the tables bussed so that there's always a clean spot for our guests to sit and eat. And then, of course, to help us clean up afterwards so that we're ready for Sunday services. So we serve from 4 to 8. We really serve from 4 to 7, and then we clean up from 7 to 8. We try to be gone by 8 o'clock. But if you can come to the beginning of that time, great. If you can come at the end, well, that's great too. And I'm going to tell you, if you can be there from 2 to 8, then you commit to the whole shift, then Jesus loves you best, and so do I. Please don't assume that somebody else is going to step up and make this happen. The fact is, we have 55 men on our roster who are receiving this email right now, and that's enough men that are getting this email alone, that we could fill every one of these spots and still have men left over to help us in the above and the beyond. So, I know some of you work on Friday and some of you work on Saturdays and some of you have commitments. But if each man on this list would just commit to at least one shift, then we'll demonstrate those timeless Southern qualities that we value so dear, working shoulder to shoulder with our brothers in faith and hospitality to our neighbors. So I'm asking you, as your pastor, to please take a moment to look over these opportunities, look over these time slots, commit to filling one or more of these slots, and help us ensure that the 60th year of the Chili Supper is just as good, if not better, than the very first one that our church founders conceived it could be. I want to thank Frank Osborne for heading up this effort, and a shout out to Joe Clooney and Eric Moreno, who have now stepped up and said yes to being the new leaders of men's ministry here at Rose Hill Methodist. Hey, you can contact Frank to volunteer by sending him an email, and all that information is there on the email that you just received. Or you can just text me at 281-794-5628. The number is in the email, and I'll be sure that Frank has your name and knows when you'll be coming to help. Hey, thank you, gentlemen, for all of your support for our church and for your support for this event. I'm praying for you and our church, and I look forward to seeing all of you this weekend. So don't forget, tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. or whatever amount of time that you can give us, and then on Saturday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. or 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. We need your help, and I know we can count on you. I know we can. I look forward to seeing you. Have a great weekend.